I used to believe that love was the safest place in the world. That when someone looked into your eyes and said, "I love you," it meant forever. That love would wrap its arms around you and never let anything hurt you. I was wrong. Love can be the sharpest knife, slipped between your ribs by the same hand that once held you gently. My name is Ayesha. I was barely 18 when I met Rehan. He had that dangerous kind of charm, dark eyes that seemed to see straight through you, a smile that made the whole world quiet down, and a voice that felt like warm honey when he whispered my name. He told me I was his entire universe. I believed him with every beat of my foolish heart. Rehan never had money in his pocket, but he always had the latest phone, designer sneakers, expensive watches. I never asked where they came from. Love, I thought, doesn't count receipts. He started small. "Baby, put on that red dress. Take a picture for me." Then another, and another. He'd post them, tag no one, but somehow everyone saw. Girls would comment fire emojis, guys would slide into his DMs asking who the beauty was. He'd laugh, kiss my forehead, and say, "They're just jealous because you're mine." I felt proud, chosen, special. Months passed in a blur of late-night calls, stolen kisses, and promises written in the dark. He called me his queen. He said he was saving up to give me the life I deserved. I believed every word. Then came the rainy night he phoned me. "Come downstairs, Rehan. I need to see you right now." My heart raced like it did the very first time. I threw on a jacket and ran into the rain, thinking maybe tonight he'd get down on one knee, maybe tonight everything would finally feel real. He was leaning against his friend's car, cigarette glowing between his fingers. Next to him stood a man I didn't know, tall, older, dressed in crisp white, gold watch catching the streetlight. The stranger's eyes moved over me slowly, like he was pricing something in a shop. Rehan smiled, but it didn't reach his eyes. "Get in," he said. "We're going for a little drive." I should have run, but love had taught me to trust him, so I got in. The car took us out of the city, past familiar streets, until we stopped at a mansion that looked like it belonged in movies, white marble, glass walls, lights that made the rain sparkle like diamonds. Inside, everything smelled of money and cold air. Rehan pulled the man aside. I heard numbers, big numbers. My name was mentioned like it was nothing more than a product code. And then I understood. All those pictures, all those late nights, every, "I love you," every gentle touch. It was bait. I was the bait. And tonight, the trap had closed. I turned to him, voice cracking. "Rehan, tell me this isn't real." He wouldn't even look at me. Just flicked ash from his cigarette and shrugged. "You wanted to be someone's world, right? Now you are." The stranger reached for my arm. I screamed. I begged. I clawed at Rehan's shirt, tears mixing with the rain on my face. "You said you loved me. You promised." He finally met my eyes, empty, bored, already somewhere else. "Love doesn't pay bills, Ayesha." He walked out, left me there like a broken toy he was done playing with. I collapsed on the cold marble floor, sobbing until my ribs hurt, until I had nothing left. The stranger, Mr. Kamal, he told me later, didn't touch me. He just stood there for a long time, watching me fall apart. Then he did something no one had done in months. He saw me. He brought a glass of water, draped a soft shawl over my shaking shoulders, sat across the room and let me scream and cry and curse until my voice gave out. When I finally went quiet, he spoke, low and calm. "No one should be bought and sold like this. Especially not a girl who still believes in love." He didn't keep me. He didn't hurt me. Instead, he gave me money for a bus ticket home, found me a small job tutoring kids in the city, and weeks later put me on a train back to my parents with a new phone and a number to call if I ever needed help. My mother held me like I was made of glass when I walked through the door. My father cried harder than I'd ever seen. I was alive, but something inside me had died in that marble mansion. Rehan never loved me. He loved what I could get him: attention, money, status. He loved the way I looked on his arm and the price tag someone else was willing to pay. Mr. Kamal saved my body, but Rehan, he murdered my ability to trust. Some nights I still wake up tasting rain and betrayal, hearing that bored shrug in my dreams. I learned the hardest way that some people don't want your heart. They want what your heart can bring them. And when they're done, they'll sell it to the highest bidder without looking back. I'm healing, slowly, but I will never again hand my soul to someone just because they smile pretty and call me Rehan. Love should protect you. If it doesn't, if it leaves you shaking on a cold floor waiting to be sold, then it was never love at all.